Hello, we are in special tour today with our friend Daoud Menarios on Mount Zion, and he's gonna explain to us about the church here.
We are now at the upper city if we were 2,000 years ago. This was the house of Caiaphas, the high priest, where the fake trial of Jesus took place. These are the steps that leads down to the Garden of Gethsemane that have been used by the Lord when he was arrested at the garden, coming over here, and when he went down from the upper room into the garden. So these steps have been used twice, on his way down to the garden and after he was arrested. Luckily, after the destruction that happened, these steps were covered until the excavations started over here at the beginning of the 20th century. Then they were uncovered.
Please, Daoud, if you can explain to us why Peter denied Jesus.
Well, it's unacceptable, this disciple, to deny Jesus, especially after all the miracles that he saw, and especially after the transfiguration that he saw. But it's the weakness of humanity, first of all. Second, most probably because he loved him more than anything else and he wants to be near him as much as he can. How come? If they knew that he's one of his own disciples, most probably they will let him out from the whole scene. They will throw him out. Or most probably he did not want to stand as a witness against him. So he was between two choices. Either he will deny him or he will stand a witness against him. So he was under a big stress, and a atmosphere of fear was surrounding him. So he have chosen to deny him rather than standing a witness against him, most probably. But in the end, he have denied him as the Lord have told him.
Daoud, let's talk about the history of the church.
The church itself that we have today have started 1866. Simply, it's based upon a 5th century church. The 5th century church based upon the ruins of the house of Caiaphas, as well his own office, as well the prison. This prison have been mentioned within the book of Acts, chapter 5, 19 to 42. It's the prison where the disciples have been kept and punished because they've taught and preached in the name of Jesus Christ. And according to the 4th century tradition, they've done with the master exactly like how they have done with the disciples. So the Lord, according to the tradition that goes back to the 4th century, have been flogged and whipped over here before even Pontius Pilate. Under it there is the dungeon that Psalm 88 or 87 in some versions spoke about. They put me in a deep pit that once was a tomb, then a ritual bath, then a dungeon, then a Byzantine chapel. The church that we have today opposite us got beautiful icons inside, speaks about what happened over here. Actually, it's an expression related to the event. Virgin Mary, with her beautiful face divided between grieving and happiness, lamentation and happiness, holding two branches, palm branch and a crown of a bay leaf, which is the sign of victory for Jews and Gentiles equally, opposite the fake trial of Jesus that happened. To our left-hand side, as we're entering, we have St. Peter the kneeling Jesus, and under it, St. Peter crowned as a prime minister, holding the keys. Opposite the Holy Eucharist institution, 11 disciples around the Lord. And the icon of St. John. Why St. John? Because he's the one who spoke a lot of details about that night, the last night of the Last Supper. Simply, the dome of the church, decorated with the angels, making like the crown of thorns. 12 disciples sitting like 12 judges, judging the 12 tribes of Israel as they were promised. So this is what we have inside this beautiful, magnificent church.